What is going on, everyone? Welcome in tonight. We've got season 8, week 10. This is the final match of the regular season. Oh, I'm stoked. I'm joined by my buddy Vic. How you doing, Vicodin?
I'm stoked as well, man. I'm really excited for this match. It's fitting it'd be the last match of the season. These have been the two top teams all season long. Sweaty Palms undefeated at 9-0. We don't care, 8-1. Their only loss to Sweaty Palms. And while it looks like the seeding for the playoffs has already been kind of set in stone, with both these teams going to be receiving a bye week, and Sweaty Palms looking like the #1 seed, it is mathematically possible for WDC to actually take this tonight and take the #1 seed. But regardless of that, I think this match is really a testing stick for both these teams to really see a measuring stick to see where they're at. And I think this might be the preview for some really important matches we're going to see in the playoffs between these teams. So it's really a good preview, I think, for the postseason that we have coming up after this.
Definitely, brother. Let's take a look at the maps this week. We've all played them. We got V2, Howitzer, Rush Party, and Southern France. So I know one map that's going to be played tonight, and that is V2 Rocket Facility. What else do you see, Vic, for this week?
Well, it's already actually been decided. Rush Party and Howitzer were banned.
Okay.
And that's exactly what I think we would have expected. For the most part, Southern France isn't a map that people particularly are fond of, but it is a stock map. And these are two teams that really, they're old school. They've been playing this game for a long time, but most of their experience is on maps like V2. And they do know maps like Southern France. So yeah. I'm not surprised to see two teams that are really comfortable with the default game mode and don't really feel the need to get tricky and run strategies on customs, that they kind of decided just to play the stock maps here today and see where the chips fall. And I think that both these teams really want to see how they stack up against each other on V2 and see where they need to make adjustments going into the postseason.
Definitely. It's going to be exciting. I had never casted a Southern France match, and I don't think we've actually seen one this season. So be very exciting. A little bit something new for all of us.
I don't think that has been played on stream yet, but we did play one match that did feature Southern France. It's an interesting map. Bombs tucked way in the back, and hard to access. So it could be one of those maps where we don't see a lot of movement early on, and the attacking team might have to make some pretty bold pushes. But we'll see how that one shakes out. It should be interesting to see for the first time on stream.
Definitely. So I'm thinking we're probably going to see Southern France first, and then V2 the decider. Or do we know what's up yet?
Yeah, I think you might be muted, Bucky, by the way. On OBS.
Check.
Yeah, I can still hear you here. I could hear you the whole time, but I think maybe the OBS wasn't unmuted when you made that transition. But that's all right, though. Hopefully people got the gist. SP, I feel like I'm always the one yapping the most anyways, so...
I should be good.
Is it not? It says that...
I should be okay. Let me double check.
Okay, maybe you're good. Maybe you're good.
Yeah. It was the scene was different starting up, so no, I think we're good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry about that.
No,
I didn't
you're
mean to
good.
throw you
You're
off.
good.
We just want to make sure we're getting these technical issues hammered out.
Oh yeah, I think I'm cursed. I'm cursed. There's always a technical issue with me.
I like had to remind you right before, like, don't be muted this time.
No, yeah.
Oh my God, he's muted.
I double checked it.
Yeah, if you're bouncing in OBS, then you should be coming over the airwaves.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we're all good. We're all set, and we are live. So.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Here on attacking. I'm sorry that we kind of were late to the game here. If you have to make the transition in. Okay, we're gonna do one more. We're not quite live. Apparently there was some kind of a mix-up, but we're getting ready to go live here. So.
I'm excited. So we're going to see SP take Axis side first, defending.
Yeah, since they were home team, they kind of got to lay out the order of the match we played in, and no surprise, this being the best known map between the two teams, and Axis being the heavily advantaged side, I would say. So, but we are live here, and SP moving around here, taking different positions in vent and truck. Looks like WDC going both into vent and truck as well. SP mostly staying up top here in truck, not really trying to get picked off early. WDC gets an entry frag into vent room. They've pushed in here a little bit now. Still a stalemate in truck. We have a trade, so even numbers again. With WDC kind of getting control here in the bedroom.
Yeah, Sleepy in a tough spot right here. Oh, and he's taking down the
Devil
Evo.
trying to cover him, but yeah, there's just too many angles from him. 3-on-1 here in that room. Devil getting surrounded. See if we can get a trade out of this.
Devil's gonna push B1, it looks like.
And Kamer comes in from behind to kind of give him some assistance and gets
Wow,
2 kills
nice
with the flank.
2K.
That was, yeah, that's huge for Kamer. He's taken out by Emo, but evens up the score a little bit here. 3 versus 4. DW's made his way up the ladder, but he's got 2 SP surrounding him in truck. He's gonna push out towards flag. He's gonna have a fight here at flag.
This would be a big kill right
Leave
here.
that Sever around the corner from him.
Oh!
What a great shot by D-Dub. That was a bold play into truck, and he's also helped one of his teammates, Eastern, get up the ladder as well. So
Yeah.
this is looking good for WDC. 3v3, and they're getting that position that you need to get to inside of T2, T1. Immo loves this spot on the catwalk and playing kind of with the door open to T2. He'll take a couple different positions there, but he's very strong from this area, so they'll have to watch out for him. Probably a lot of rounds here. Devil looking for the peek on CR. He might be able to get a shot off, but it doesn't look like.
I like this move by SP, forcing a T2 door open right here.
Yeah, they're going to make WDC make some sort of... I think Devil just closes the door, and there he goes. And WDC here might just want to consider committing to flag room. And just if Immo goes for the flank, just be aware that he could.
Minute 20 on the clock. Enough time.
Oh, Eastern. Great glitch with, off onto Immo there. Now WDC with an advantage. Eastern's going to go to T1 to create another angle, and DW and Devil are going to push.
Great position for WDC right now.
Smart. This kind of has discombobulated the WDC now. They're kind of split up. Their last 2 players are in their own sort of predicaments now. Ooh, great shot by Pat. Eastern crossing on catwalk, but gets picked off from T4. It's all up to DW now. And he's got 30 seconds or so. Pat playing that T3 very strong inside.
Yeah, that's a good hold by SP.
Yeah, that would have been a huge round for WDC getting momentum early, so good recovery by SP. But again, they get a kill early. Florid gets the kill onto Kamer in bottom truck. SP not really playing much in bottom truck. Just have 1 in bottom spiral, the rest up top. And get that T3 or B3 nade from top truck to land onto Eastern there. So SP got a good position now. Don't really need to make anything happen. Immo has 1 pinned in the bottom truck pit there. Sleepy gets a nice nade kill onto Drago though. Opens up a little bit. And WDC's pushed outside now, so this might be good.
Looks like some SP are going to fall out.
D-Dub just barely missed the shot into CR there onto, I believe. And they've been detected outside now. Poe with the cover from Knight there makes his way to B4. That's actually good. That gives them a little bit of leverage. It might force these other Axis players to come back if they can get a kill there in T4. And Knight also using now Poe's distraction onto Immo to get across as well. So that's actually really smart by WDC. They're low on numbers, but they're grouping up and making kind of a dangerous push that's going to force SP to respect and come back.
Yeah.
Nade going to come in here to T4. No, he fakes the nade. right pushing onto MO and a glitch is normally not a good decision. And SP cleaning up that little problem in T4, and now it's just coming down to DW. Cleaned up in T3.
A good defense by SP.
Yeah, that was a much better round for them. They didn't really ever feel like they were in danger of losing that one. So WDC is really going to have to capitalize on those opportunities that like they had in the first round a couple times here. One waiting here in top vent for the push. We have a couple allies getting ready to come in. It's like WDC kind of going a three to three going one room, three going the other kind of strategy. Most rounds, not really all committing to one room. Bled here has got about 4 allies on the bottom red, so he might just want to try and get himself out of this situation, but I don't think he realizes how many allies are near him.
Yeah, we got three allies inside T3 right now. I think you're right. I don't think Blood knows it. It's kind of surrounded.
Yeah, he's aware that there are some there, but there's so many. The B3 Nate is not going to get anyone. Let's try to get back on the truck now, but he does
get a kill here, fall back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really going to be hard for him to get out, and he can.
Out by Eastern.
That was good by WDC. They really great, actually. They've gotten truck pretty strong there, and it's a 4v4. Wanting to make their way up top somewhere, and one's going up red now. Not a lot of presence for SP and truck. They're mostly back now with MO lurking in the mid. Devil gets that pick on MO in T2. That's huge.
Yeah, I didn't see what that shot was.
For WDC.
Yeah, but that gives them pretty much full coverage up to T2 and flag. So it looks like they're going to regroup here. Find a strat to get into CR. So just double check and make sure it's clear, top truck. And they're going to push into flag.
Yeah, I think this is the right move for them.
Drago's up behind him, though.
Force close range engagements before SP can regroup.
Drago with a big flank right now. He's taking out Eastern.
Ooh.
Oh, he takes out Devil, my bad. That's a huge flank.
By himself on the catwalk in the 2-3. Going for a flank, but not sure that's the move here. Oh, great shot.
Yeah, nice. Man, that was huge, huge flank right there. Yeah.
But WDC again, they made a nice decisive push together, and despite the flank from Drago, they just outnumbered them and overpowered them, and I think that's what they need to do in those situations where they get up top with those numbers.
For sure.
So big round for WDC here, 2-1. Just getting a couple rounds on V2 really opens up the map and makes it a lot more potential to win or tie.
Yeah.
SP really respecting this too. They're kind of playing very passively. They practically are giving trucks for free now.
Nice shot by Killaby onto Kamer there, pushing into the vent room.
Yeah, that's just a really difficult push, and with the fact that SP is respecting WDC so much in truck room, I think that they should just really focus on truck going forward.
Yeah. Oh, good nade by Pat.
Yeah, it was
excuse me.
timing on that nade, and
yeah, nade by Pat. 2 WDC pushed up ladder. I don't think they were suspecting him there. Nice shot by Poe. Gonna get taken out by Pat. Pushing up top truck.
Eastern by himself here. Going up, nope, not going up the red ladder. Going up towards B3. Nade in hand. 3 nades T2. Kind of has gotten behind them here. And if he can get a kill, ooh, gets a tag on T2. And now he's going to be kind of out in the open. This isn't going to be very good for him going forward as they get more position, but let's see if he can pull something off. He's going to take some great shots. Nade's going to be coming down soon, sounds like. And here it goes. Not much throw there, but he does get it underneath.
I was gonna say I think Chlor gets the kill.
Yeah, nowhere to really go there for Eastern.
Yeah.
WDC might be a man down this round. Nate's having some blue issues, so he's going back in now. I'm not sure if he's gonna have time to spawn.
He might.
Just doesn't quite make it in time, unfortunately. The WDC still only one man down right now, as they've already gotten the kill on a Pat, who's been leading the way so far for his team as the captain. So
yeah, Pat's looking really good. 6-2. Followed up by Mo at 5-2. I feel Mo's going to be really clutch tonight for SP, as well as Pat, Sever, Drago.
Yeah, you could really list the whole team, and kind of goes for both of them. There's not one guy on either of these teams that can't make a huge change.
Absolutely not.
So,
both teams have brought out their best tonight.
100%, and you'd expect nothing less. So WDC only down one man here, 4v5. Very doable. That's good control of top truck though, and great shot by Sever. Drago also gets the kill on the Eastern, so this round's looking like it's gonna go for SP.
I shot onto who is that, Devil by Drago with the door closing.
Wow. Yeah, these guys came to play tonight. I'm not seeing anybody really lacking too much. It's just good fights back and forth. Great play. Nobody's making any mistakes really. It's just good play.
We have 4 WDC and Vent.
Forced to push forward.
Yeah, nice name by Chlor. WDC is going to be able to push through Vent right here. SP only had 1 in Vent. He's already taken out.
Yeah, good position by SP. Let's see if anybody rotates from truck to help for SP or for WDC to come through. It looks like WDC still trying to commit to the truck. Well, I think if they focused a little bit more on one room, especially when they get an early advantage like they have here in Vent Room, they find more success.
Yeah.
Getting up top the stairs from any direction to the top part of this map is really good, and if you can do it for free, you should probably do it. And Knight is doing that. He's decided to rotate back through spawn, so smart play by him to recognize that. SP kind of just waiting back here. They do have, I believe, Mo again lurking, and Pat kind of have a trap set up here in top mid, so.
Run into Pat here.
Pat gets the 1 kill on the double. Traded out by Knight though. That's okay for WDC. Bled is in the long haul bottom truck, so yeah, he's gonna come outside B3. He's gonna regroup with his team. And now all of SP are outside. Mo at the P2 position. Poe getting close to him. Yeah, he's peeking the wrong way, unfortunately, there. He thinks someone's still inside, but Mo's... You gotta be aware of how much Mo likes to play there, I think. Every round is but is looking for a flank here. He actually he could sneak up on Sleepy. Sleepy was kind of prepared for it, but was looking the wrong way, unfortunately. Just push in and take out.
Nice cleanup by Bled.
Or excuse me, a takeout knife. Yeah, it was a really good round by Bled.
So SP are in a really good position right here, defending 5-1.
Yeah, WDC really wants one more round here at least, I think.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of guys do long haul this time. Looks like they're going for a more truck heavy approach, maybe.
Bled in that same spot. You got 4 allies right across the wall from him.
Yeah, he's really unafraid of being in this pocket here. He knows he's going to encounter a lot of players here, but he's kind of looking for those engagements.
Yeah.
He's a close-range player. He really likes to fight, and he's not afraid to shy away from that, which is good. And now he's kind of repositioning. Ooh, if he had just waited a second longer than 3, I think he may have had one there, but rotates back to his previous position, basically, here in this pocket of truck room.
Yeah, that's the type of player you want on your team for a map like this.
Yeah, he creates angles, opportunities. Oh no, he gets away from the nade. That was very good, but he creates a lot of angles and opportunities for his team by doing this. Taken out by Sleepy there, but it slows down the push and it creates confusion and different. You always have to worry about your flank with him, so that's useful for the rest of the team to use. Allies got their way into vent here, but a nade coming down from Killa B, not going to get anyone. And SP going to be on the back foot here. They're down by 2, so they're falling back for the most part here. Lord does pick off Sleepy on his way back, so that's good. And he's just going to own CR here, taking out another 52. Lord having a great match himself here.
Yeah, he's 8-2 so far. Doing really well.
Really neutralize this rush. I'm not sure about using the bottom doors there for WDC when you have that advantage. I think you see when they get into close range fights with even numbers, they have just as good a chance to win those. So I'd like to see them getting closer here and fighting more inside. Still 2v4. This is doable for them. They're gonna have to work together. Both working towards truck room now. Clord's going to be waiting for them here at flag room. And Pat as well is on the inside, so. I believe Pat's going to go for a flank, maybe, no?
Really good crossfire setup by SP.
Yeah, they really have intent in here, and now Pat is going to go for that flank. They're aware, but they're just stuck. They have nowhere they can go now. They're just in that hallway.
Seconds left.
Yeah, these double blitz fights. I think they just need to group up and push them all right here. And they go for it. Unfortunately, now and Immo just so powerful from that T2 spot.
Yeah.
Really great half across the board here from SP. Like we said before, everybody's kind of having those, making those plays for them. You can't really single out one single person who's done the most. Sever controlling long haul here, taking on an early fight with 3 allies. Ooh, he's taken out by a nice shot by Sleepy though. And Eastern getting bled there too, so. Ooh, what a shot by Sleepy. He gets the headshot out going up to truck room to the top ladder, so he's making his way to Spiral, and WDC's eased it up. And just as I say that, Tamer is taken out by Mo, who's just waiting at the top of Spiral.
Mo putting in some work, man.
And that's what I mean when I say each player on SP has had a moment where they kind of just stopped the momentum. WDC was really starting to get something going there, and now Mo with that shot and this control is gonna make it hard on them. They don't really have any place to go for free right now. Eastern's got up to red though. Pat's waiting for him on his left. And two have now worked up to top ladder. Gotta be careful of Pat there on the left. But it does not matter.
Pat's playing his ass off this top truck spot. Oh,
And
nice
comes
shot.
around to the other side and cleans that up. So good half by SP. See if WDC can get that same form going. We'll see a lot of players tonight with the BZ tag or mentioning Blitz in their name. Of course, Blitz was a great player and great friend to all of us, who was unfortunately passed away 2 weeks ago. So shout out to him and his family. We might be doing some other things to tribute him in the future, but
yeah, it's hard to believe, man.
Definitely has had a tough couple weeks, as has this whole community, you know, because
Definitely.
of that. So.
Yeah, we love you and we miss you, Blitz. Shout out to you, man. Looks like we're going to get into the second half of V2 here momentarily.
Yep, looks like we're getting a live on 3 right now. And we're off. WDC is going to need all these rounds. Early push by SP right into truck room. They want this round right away. They want to wrap this up and at least get a tie right away. Sleepy's surrounded here. He does get a frag. Maybe he bought his team enough time to respond to this. SP with strong control of truck room right now. And some have worked their way outside as well. Devil and Eastern back here containing this rush though, and allies are kind of caught outside now. And Pat's taken out. We have a 3v3. Still a good early exchange for SP. If they slow it down now and regroup, I have a good chance of this round. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're working their way now towards flag room and T2. And see how they just didn't hesitate to go through flag room and close this space. I think that might be the difference here.
Yeah. Feels like flag is that room you kind of... Feels like flag is that room you kind of get in and you're like collect your thoughts and regroup, but it's right next to where you need to be. So
yeah, it's kind of the staging area for that last final push in, and there goes Cora getting that early kill on the night. Ooh, Mo almost gets the peak there.
That's a good point though, Vic. Maybe reducing that time that you're in there.
Yeah, and not playing around at T2 so much. Great plays there by Devil and Eastern though. They've whittled it down just to Clord here, so much more manageable situation now. Clord does catch Eastern. That was an ill-advised nade. Clord's given up the top position now.
Interesting.
And if Devil can recognize that, he's got a pretty good advantage here, and he should hear him. Yeah, I believe he knows now. Chlor at 4 kills. Can he get this clutch, man? This would be a huge momentum killer, or like almost a dagger this early in the match.
Did you see what he just did?
Oh, Devil with the push.
Tagged. He fixed steps off of B4 door.
Yeah, that tech is very useful. Devil understood it though. He had the timing. He came out right when
he didn't fall for
was
it.
Exposed, but he didn't hit a shot, unfortunately. This bomb not that big of an issue for Devil. He really just needs to survive. If he doesn't need to kill him, he just needs to survive and maintain a solid position that can defend the other bomb. Oh, wow. Great play by Devil there though.
Yeah.
Sets up the idea that he's going to be out on T4 and then stays inside there to get him on an off angle. That's smart play.
Yeah.
And a huge play for WDC right now. They had to have that, so can't really understate the importance of that one.
Yeah.
SP, good control of, WDC with a good control of that room here. SP playing it much slower this round, but they have started to move it into truck B3 area. If I'm WDC, I'm just trying to stay, like, slow them down and then fall back. I'm not really trying to get into big exchanges early. You really can't afford to lose any rounds. One Nick comes up top ladder. Sleepy's going to be waiting in that position Pat was using. Kamer comes up for the other angle. So they have this three allies coming up top red, but they're very well covered. They're pushing now into top truck. Good trades there for WDC. Sleepy with the double kill, gets the nade kill and the shot. And a TK by Sever onto Pat onto Sever. Great, looking like a great round for WDC. I think Devil making that play last round really motivated the team, it looks like. They're playing much smarter and quicker.
Yeah, it looks like Chlor's going to be stuck in vent room stairs as well.
Yep. This round you can pretty much book. Chlor's a great player, but this is just a really hard position to win from. Here. I love that he's looking for that second. Rather than going for the guy close, he's trying to shoot the guy that's stationary further away and get the free kill. And like that's so smart. Like,
yeah.
He gets the tag, but is taken down by Sleepy.
Yeah, Chlor's an unreal player.
Yeah.
Really good.
One of the best for sure.
Yeah. I mean, he could pretty much pick up any game. He's
very unkillable. But unfortunately, he's very killable right there as he pushes unwisely into the truck and is taken out by Eastern. Eastern's going to fall back up the spiral stairs there. But good early frag. That's exactly what you want. Get a kill and then fall back to a safe position. 3 allies in long haul here. That's another difference we see here. Is SP, they're not really committing at all to vent room. They are all in the truck room pretty much every round. Whereas WDC puts their attention more. So it's not that one's better than the other necessarily, but
yeah,
it's just an interesting strategic decision.
I'd be curious of the numbers, the percentage-wise of vent room truck. We know the truck is probably pushed way more than vent, but like.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, like 75% of the people go to truck room.
Yeah.
On average on allies, and most rounds you win are rounds that you take through truck room. I would say too, for that matter.
Yeah, taking truck, you're not going to take truck if you don't have a good chance of taking top truck. Taking vent room though is you still have to deal with that top truck T2. It's
Yeah,
just a
even if
much
you take
longer
Vent
way to do
Room
it.
and they just, yeah, they fall back without taking any losses, like you're kind of just stuck in it. It's really more if you fully cleared it, then it's a good place to rotate to, or to maybe if truck seems just they're all in truck, you know, the defense is just only playing truck, then you know, obviously you should adjust and maybe rotate. But I think that's most of the time what works in Vent Room is rotating to it rather than actually pushing it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like B site and like Dust or something like that. You know, it's like you go there once in a while just to kind of keep the other team honest.
Yeah.
But it's not meta, so to speak, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Great positioning here by WDC. This CR, and it pays off with 2 quick kills back to back there. And they have lurkers out on the catwalk. This is just good formation here by WDC. Eachin does miss his shot here and is taking out the Pat.
Big kill by Pat. Had to holster again and take the shot.
SP playing with these doors, trying to kind of get maybe somebody off guard for a quick frag.
Yeah, they're about to.
But mostly directing again their attention towards getting close to CR.
Oh, Devil with a good shot, but he just can't hit.
Ooh, and post taken out by KB there. Slips out T3 on T1. Ooh, a rush from DW there, and maybe ill-advised. Devil does get Pat, but it's going to be all down to Sleepy versus 2. Can he pull this one off? Dangerous player, so...
For sure.
And SP needs both bombs in 20 seconds, so he really could just run. Oh, he gets the kill.
One.
See if he just chooses to disengage or goes for the fight. Oh, he goes for the clip. Almost hits it.
Oh.
Jumps straight into CR. Ballsy. If he could somehow defuse this bomb, he wins. But he's not going to go for that, it doesn't look like. He's going for the kill still. And he gets it. What a great play by Sleepy.
Yeah, great clutch.
That's 2 big plays by WDC where their backs were against the wall, and they had a clutch from one of their players, so great play by Sleepy there.
Two nice frags by Sever.
Knight does take down MO in that process, though, so WDC still okay here. SP trying to make the move into vent now. Poe with the flank from top, very smart. Now, one ally stuck here in the vent room, and Chlorid taken out. Really good choice of early round engagements by WDC. And all of a sudden, that one round they won on allies is starting to look pretty good. SP not out of this round, though. 3v5, and again, every one of their players capable. Ooh. Big fight here in top mid. Poe with 2 big frags. Kind of shut down that. There is Sever still alive here and Inspire fighting it out. Nice by Knight. So yeah, 4-0 for WDC, man. This is starting. SP might be starting to get a little bit worried. And Drago is taken down by Poe the moment he tries to enter truck.
Yeah, it's a big early kill by Poe.
So just waiting here at the top of the ladder, hoping for a free kill. SP or Emo's made his way into B3 there. Might run into Kamer here in a second. Kamer's got 2 on him at B3 from a quick peek. Very nice.
Evens it up.
Yeah, Kamer may be a little too late to try and enter into B3 there and start trying to hold truck. Most of his team above, so.
Interesting B3 push by SP.
Yeah, SP all outside now. Knight, great shot into B1 though. Very aware of the fact that they're back being pushed out the bottom doors. SP has taken outside control, but with the numbers they have right now, they're going to be kind of exposed. Sleepy, ooh, doesn't see the nade coming from Klord. What a great nade. This is SP's round to win, but they are only up 1 now. Mo gonna fall, or excuse me, DW gonna fall out of B2 off that fight.
He's gonna walk right into Mo.
Yeah. A little bit careless. Wow. And Mo's just cleaning up from B4. Great round by him, and great round by SP in general. They sensed the timing was there to push out the doors, and they got out before WDC could react. Looks like for the most part WDC's in full fallback mode. They're not really holding anything too tight in either of the rooms. They have Knight lurking there in vent looking for the easy kill, and I think now he's gonna fall back as well. He makes a little bit of noise in Spiral, but I like the call by WDC here to just camp this out a little bit. They obviously can't afford to lose another round.
Yeah.
Attempted nade at B2 there from boxes, but doesn't quite get him. SP played with the idea of going out bottom doors, but I think they're all probably going to get to top red here. Mo tries to get up the stairs, but is taken out by DW. DW with another one coming in from flag side. Knight also there. Not aware of the one on his left, but he's aware of the one coming up the stairs. 2v1 situation. But he's got teammates to back him up. And he gets a kill on Severed. See how conservative the WDC's playing. Really just in a kind of all-connected. Knight's taken out. Eastern tries to get the trade, and DW ends up getting it onto Bled. Yeah, their defensive formation right now is very good.
Yeah.
Not really any way to exploit. Oh, great nade.
That was
barely gets away from it. Eastern with 19 HP after that. But unfortunately, Pat's then taken out by Kamer. One still there in flag. Kamer could have gone field flank. Decides not to. He's just gonna wait. And KB catches him from the side. He was a little too focused on the one in flag room. See how Klord and KB approach this. Looks like they're kind of going from different positions right now. T1 and flag. I'd like to see them group up here and then maybe just get this fight going.
Yeah.
Right here, and Lord misses his shot, and there's nobody there to protect. He did get the kill, though. One in TK by DW. Ooh, that could have been really bad, and it still kind of is. It's only 1v2. Ooh, KB just kind of caught out there. Good attempt, though. He created a lot of havoc from T1 there. Almost got them the round. This one's coming right down to it. SP needs to win one of the next 2 rounds before they will tie this map. SP just kind of getting their footing in truck here, deciding what they want to do.
Yeah, taking a peek out B3. See what's going on outside.
Sleepy a good frag there. Catches straggler too. Trying to make his way to Spiral, but just not going to happen. Too much presence there for WDC, and they take out Sever as well.
TK on the bled.
Oh, is that a TK? Ooh,
yeah.
That's tough. Gamer strong from that top Spiral position. He hits that shot more often than other people, I feel like.
Yeah, that's a tough shot.
It's a very tough shot. And he's really, yeah, he's really bold with it. He's not afraid of it at all, so it's a damn notice play against him. And that's one of the last 2 for SP there, would be Immo and bottom Spiral. So Immo also completely unafraid, even with the low ground position, which is, I mean, with all those greats, you kind of just hope, but still shows he trusts his aim. But he is taken out there. And all down to KB here in B2. 6 WDC. And posing to clean him up. So this is it, man. WDC wins this round. It's a tie game. We're heading into the next map with it all even. So I really like the adjustments they made in terms of just falling back a little bit more and playing for the late round. It's worked really well. Sleepy's detected one getting into Spiral here. Gonna throw a nade at it. Ooh, I'm watching this nade from someone else. He has some idea of what he's doing with it, or if he's just messing around.
I think he's just holding on to it.
Yeah, it keeps looking like he's lining up a set nade.
Yeah. I was watching for a second, and I was like, this might be a second.
Okay, Sever made his way up top right in the meantime, so that's a good move for SP. Starting to get some position up top. WDC's really not even contesting that. They're in full fallback mode. Everyone's outside. Everyone's waiting. And I like it, man. They're not taking any chances. They're going to give themselves the best possible chance to win this round.
Definitely. They're playing all defense here.
Cat from B1 gets the kill on the Poe, though. That's very smart right there. SP's just trying to poke at them, find some gap that they can exploit. Sever's taken out by Kamer to even it up. And it looks like SP's going to start making their move into to T2. Ooh, great shot by Immo. Immo's pushing the catwalk. It's ballsy, but it might pay off for him. He gets a tag. Great cover by DW over the top there to get bled. Now DW in a fight in one. He gets his kill there and passes the last one left, man. He's in vents. He's in vents. Can he clutch from vents, man? This would be insane. They need it, man. This is match point. Will he get the free one? He gets the free one on the Sleepy at T4. He's located, but it's only 3v1 now. He gets 2 minutes. He's gonna be coming down at him soon.
It's 2.
That's huge.
If there's anyone that can do this, it's Pat.
Gets some damage on him with that nade. Absolutely. Very intelligent player, and the way DW's positioned himself is he's in danger, man.
Yeah.
Like, he really, when he doesn't see him, he should probably just get inside. Like, it's you have no cover once this guy gets a certain level. He's gonna try and get the free kill, but he hits the I would run DW. Oh, great shot. I eat my words, dude. I eat my words. Great play by DW. I changed my mind. I mean, the no-scope, I was suspect, but damn, he hit it. So that's a great game right there, man. 7-1, 7-1.
It's a masterclass.
Exactly. I mean, that's exactly what we expected at the top of this cast, right? Like, they're razor thin, the difference between these teams this season, I think. So
yeah,
let's see what we can get here on Southern Phoenix. The whole map to decide this. It's gonna be Southern Phoenix. Let's see how it goes. This is gonna be crazy, man.
Shout out to everyone in the chat looking out for the stream tonight. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, man.
So far, we are. I'm not even going to say it. Not even going to talk about technical difficulties because
you know
don't
what?
want to jinx it.
You know what? Knock on wood. Just knock on wood and say nothing. Say less, bro. Post shouts out Leon. Says we love you, Leon. 20-minute smoke break in honor of Leon.
Hell yeah.
Leon in the chat. Getting some old OG players back up and running, dude. That's what I'm talking about. If you are ever interested in playing this game with us, all you have to do is join a Discord, man. Information is in the stream. It's all, we have it on Reddit and other places you can find. People always to be friendly and, you know, DM you on Discord and get you all set up. And we love this game, man. And it's still kicking. It's growing even in terms of its player base at this point. So obviously no new players, but all those old players that this game scratches an itch that I just don't find other games can, man. Let me get ready here to set up this second half.
Yeah, I don't have a chat open right now, but I imagine we've got quite a few people tuning in tonight. Crazy, this is the last game of the season, man.
Yeah, it's kind of flown by this year. I don't know if there's just been less delays, or maybe it's just, I don't know. Because we have more teams this year than we did last year, so it's actually a longer season, but the last season, I should say, not last year, but... And again, we're hoping to grow, man. We have people talking about making new teams. We have old greats from the game talking about making returns. We've already seen that here this season with a lot of these players from WDC and even KB on SP being players that we didn't see or hear from for a long time. And guess what? They still got it, guys. You might still have it too if you used to be really good at this game. And it's fun, man. It's like riding a bicycle, I'd say, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It takes a minute to get good at it again, but it'll come back.
Yeah, you never forget it. I think, like Vic said, you know, just check out the Discord, you know, come out and join in. And we got pugs going all the time. If you want to get back in and you used to play MOHAA, you're a sniper only fan, come join us, man. Hit us up.
100%, dude. Always love seeing old faces, old names from back when we were kids, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The game is an institution. It is an institution, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're getting ready to start the second half. It looks like we have some sort of a waiting situation.
Well, on that note, I'm going to take a second to look around this map. It's been so long since I played this, so it's going to be interesting to see how these teams take on trying to get this bomb planted or just to kill each other.
Yeah, this bomb location in the back northwest of the map, it can either spawn in the bedroom up here above or in next to the desk, right on the desk here in the bottom. So it's really tucked back. It's pretty easy to camp on this map, but there's also a lot of room to push up into the mid and get early fights if you want to. So there's a door here at the bottom that we're going to see getting pushed pretty often. And DW immediately through it and starting to make his way through the bottom mid. He's got Bled waiting for him on the other side of the door. Early kills. Poe and Eastern both taken out. I don't know call-outs for this game, so...
Yeah.
Flores made his way into the north of the middle building. He's a little surrounded here, but that's about not that big of an issue. SP has a lot more players left, and they're going to kind of surround that middle building and take everybody out. And it'll be all down to Knight here. He's over by the telephone pole, and he's taken out. So good round for SP there.
Yeah, the old school jump. First jump I learned in this game was off that telephone pole up on the top of that building.
Yeah, if we had more time, we could have mentioned how roofable this match is.
Yeah,
all
roofable.
These little...
There you go.
Yeah, all these little, kind of, I don't know what to call them, like the facades of the buildings, like the outsides of these buildings, you can see these run across a lot of them and things like that, so you can climb. We see Bled, for instance, he's trying to get on the roof right now, or he was thinking about it, so
oh, yeah.
there's a spot right here where he can jump up onto that, that door sort of thing, and then jump onto the roof from there. But DW's trying to not allow him to do that, which is smart of him. And WDC is a man up right now, so this round looking better for them. They're starting to kind of coordinate and actually consider what's the best approach. I think the first round they kind of like winged it a little bit, but we see they boosted up onto one of these little side plank things that I can't find the word for. And Sleepy here is on the roof.
Like I wouldn't call it a rafter, just some sort of like wooden wraparound thing.
I guess it's just beams that are just kind of protruding from the building, sort of. So we'll call them the beams, I guess.
There you go.
Yeah, this map's fairly exotic as an objective map. It's kind of it's not conventionally set up with the way it's kind of vertical, but also condensed. But we see here from SP, they're pretty much just kind of hanging back towards the bomb now, which is probably the safest strategy for them. KB, two kills by Poe there in the bottom, takes out KB and Pat. But Easter's taking out Sever above. Sever dies to the nade though. And just a string of craters and TKs leads to the end of the round. I'm not even sure how to describe it. Poe gets the early kill on the Drago, who is kind of being aggressive, or is he spawning on the wrong side of shit?
Kind of interesting. We went ahead and got the tough map out of the way. It seems like people are just kind of having fun with this one.
Yeah, map's a little janky in some ways, and both teams are taking full advantage of the jank right now, it looks like.
Embrace the jank.
It's a straight up fight though. Eastern pushing in and gets a kill onto Pat there in top mid for the building. Poe and Double taken down there, and SP's again got a little advantage. We see Sleepy, he just loves these roofs, these boosts. We can expect to see him taking advantage of those pretty much the entire map.
Oh yeah, if there's a roof and you can get on it, Sleepy's up there.
Absolutely. SP not really in any danger here from that. It's kind of gonna wait him out, make WDC make some kind of a move. Glitch duel happening here between Sleepy and Sever. Sleepy's gonna give that up.
Hey, coming in.
For a nade. Nade did not get Sever.
Good placement.
Yeah, it was good nade, just a good reaction from Sever there. And now he knows that both of them are in that area. And they both grouped up in the middle building. Sleepy gonna try and get on the roof, I think, here, if I know him. But Chlorid is waiting for it in the window. He knows Sleepy as well. So, yeah, right in there in that room. Tries to nade it off and go for the jump, and he makes the jump.
He got it.
Chlorid sees it, though. So it's not going to be that effective. And Chlorid gets him trying to retreat. So now it'll just be up to Eastern. Eastern falls down in the mid. Sever and Eastern trying to feel each other out, figure out where one another's at. MO with ooh, he gets tagged by Eastern in the foot. On the shot, but Chlorid protects him and gets the kill.
That was a nice tag. Fortunate tag.
Yeah, that's the thing is even though the map is, it's got a little bit of goofiness to it, if the defense chooses to just kind of play conservative and straight up, like, a lot of that cheese doesn't really work as long as you're aware of it. So as much as it can be done, once you kind of get wind of it, it doesn't really work too well anymore.
Right.
There's of course a lot of different cheeses you can do, so like maybe it'll work once a lot of different times, but once they're on guard for something, these teams aren't going to really let you get away with that sort of shit. Excuse my language. We're a family-friendly podcast for all the 12-year-old kids that are playing MOHAA these days, you know.
Shout out to you out there. I was gonna say shout out if you're a teenager and you know what MOHAA is. Good on you.
Yeah.
Your dad taught you. Taught you right.
You got a good dad, man. You got a cool dad. 100%. I was gonna say most of the 12-year-olds out here nowadays they have worse language than I do, man. Hearing these kids talk, oh my god.
Yeah, and you're about to have your first here very soon, man.
Yeah, coming up here month and a half. So looking forward to it, man.
Congrats, brother.
Big changes,
that's awesome.
But probably a lot less MOHAA, but that's all right. I played enough of it. And I always come back now and so like I said before, man, this is a game that keeps you coming back. You don't play it for a while, and then even I've taken several long breaks from it, but you fall back into it and fits like a glove, man.
Same here.
So SP's now doing their cheeses onto the roof as WDC's kind of camping spawn, so they're going to punish them for that with Pat up here on the roof. He's just going to kind of hang out and watch this team finish up the round.
SP with a 3-1 scoreline right now over WDC.
Yeah, we'll see how big that round WC ends up being, and if they can get a couple more here. I think the map is going to skew pretty defensively. Like I said, when it's played with a lot of patience and strategy. And right there, Bled is punished a little bit for even getting aggressive, and Knight gets the kill onto him. So WDC does have some chances here to make some things happen with the way SP's playing and kind of being aggressive and looking for flanks, but they're going to have to really punish that. Like Drago, for instance, has gotten into their spawn and is now looking for picks from behind, and he's going to get one onto Poe. So if they can punish those and get those before they lose two, like that, Devil, now down to Drago. He's just popping off from behind here.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And then that allows MO to get the first kill on the Knight. You see the teamwork from SP as well as just each player's, individual skill on display. It's pretty good, man. Pretty good to watch, but tough to play against as WDC's finding out here. Eastern did get that kill on the Sever though, and has actually gotten behind SP here. So he has the option to plant the bomb, which will obviously locate himself, but put pressure on the allies. They know he's there, I think, too. So smart play here. He's gonna take his time. Nice, gets the kill on the Chlorid. This is a strong position for him, even with it. This is a place you can clutch from. He's got high ground. He knows where they can enter at. And he has bomb right next to him in the case that the round goes that long. They're gonna push right here, it looks like. And this is gonna be tough for him. Gets one. Can they? Oh, no trade comes in. This is so good for Eastern. 2v1. Can he clutch this in? Little bait. Oh, great play by Drago.
Yeah, nice
Sticks
bait.
his hand out and gets him to shoot, and then runs after him and gets him. Good play by Drago.
I'm gonna have to try that one.
Yeah. You learn something new every time somehow.
You do. That's why I really enjoy observing these games.
Yeah. Seeing every player's different kind of quirks and things that they know how to do that other people don't. It's really interesting.
Definitely.
WDC got an early trade on Drago there, but again, not in a really great position. Down 2. SP kind of closing in on them, looking for flanks now. I think WDC's kind of hoping for that a little bit, trying to take advantage of aggression, but they just haven't been able to predict what SP's gonna, what angle they're gonna come from. KB got a DW there, and he's pushing up into their spawn, but Poe does get him. So that's a little momentum for WDC to work with. Only 3v5, so I think they're just playing a little bit, and it's hard to get together on this map somewhat because of how many levels and different areas there are, but I think if they just worked a little bit more together here, at least with 2 of them grouped and 1 doing his own thing, but
yeah,
they're kind of all doing their own thing right now. And that's probably just a symptom of people not knowing this map very well, not really practicing it. Devil's taken out by Pat, trying to get into mid. And that's what I mean, where it's just like, if maybe Poe's next to him, maybe they could at least get Pat there, you know, keep it a 2-man advantage, but they're just kind of getting isolated. Sleepy gets the kill on the MO, but Poe's taken out by Bled, so it'll be 3v1. Again, Sleepy's a very sneaky, smart player. Misses that shot, and unfortunately he's taken out by Pat there. I was just about to say I thought he might have a chance with that one, but you really got to hit those free shots to start off a good run, I think. A lot of action here early. He's just kind of trying to position. Drago's punished by Sleepy there for peeking his head out of main, so I think WDC should think about just everybody getting into that main house, or several of them getting into that main house and working out from there. There's just so many angles you have to deal with everywhere else.
Yeah.
Just getting cover, winning fights inside, and then progressing from there, I think would do them a world of good. As they see, SP's got 2 in here. And only Knight so far up here. He does have Sleepy coming up to help. Now they are gonna go for this push together. or they're gonna go for a jump onto the railing. We'll see.
Yeah, I think that's your move right there. That early
I
push
think
into the
Sleepy
main
wants
house.
them to boost him, but they don't want to boost him.
Game
Which
just
is what was
crashed.
happening there. Your game did?
Yeah.
All right. I will try and do radio.
Okay.
We have Pat in main here. He's looking to the east, waiting for WDC to run up on him. Got 4 up for allies for SP and 3 up for WDC here. See Bucky returning to the game. I might need to kick him. Hopefully he gets in.
No, we're in. We're good.
There he is, and he's back.
No HUD. Sorry about that, y'all.
Hey, you know what? They'll live.
Shout out Brixton. We love the HUD, man. It makes it so much easier catching these games.
Yeah, for sure, and it gives a nice visual flair to it too. They're very good. So, as well as the Volute anti-cheat. So, Brixton has made a lot of contributions, and we're very thankful for that.
Yeah, if you're out there and you're watching, you want to support, you can support to Brixton directly. There's links that are, what is it, MOHAA? I'll get you that website.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah. There's links on the Discord as well. Fine. But Sleepy's made a big move here. He's gotten onto the bomb site. He's planning right now. And SP's down a man now. So this is huge for WDC. This is their round to win. WDC takes out for it as well with Poe. So this is huge, man. This is the round that WDC was waiting for. Mo in on the bomb. Eastern gonna wait. And that's a little slow out Eastern there. Oh, great shot by Poe, though. Huge. I think that gives me my over. I predicted Poe would have 1.5 clutches today, and I think that's his second clutch, at least. I gave him credit for another one. He's only saying 1, but I'm going to give him credit for another one, even though it technically was a 2v2. He got both the kills, so I gave him credit on another one for the record. But yes. Credit to Poe.
Extremely clutch
better
player.
Make my over is all I'm saying. I have money on betting on this. Devil with a good aware frag on Drago, who's trying to use those cheese angles and get up on the roof. So his aggressive play, it's been working for him, but he's also been punished the last couple rounds for it. So I think that's what WDC is looking for here. SP to maybe make a mistake or two early, and then they group up in advance. Got a big trade out from Bled there to even it up on a night. DW's made his way into the mid building. There was no contest in front, and Pat gets taken out on the north road as he's trying to escape from Poe. DW, great shot on the Bled. Another round looking good for WDC right now. They made their way up to the mid house. They're starting to advance, but Clord's taken out, or Clord takes out DW. Great shot by him. But he's traded out by Sleepy, and WDC looking good so far. Oh, I jinxed him. Now it's a 3v3. And 3 straight kills from SP there. All of a sudden not looking as good for WDC.
Two v two.
That was a big kill by Eastern. Mo only on 4 HP. I like how he and KB are sticking together though, kind of back to back. Only a minute 20 left. WDC's going to have to start thinking about pushing up. Mo's going to now move up to the top. Gamer's got a chance at him. Ooh. 2 misses come in. Gamer now being contested by Emo at the top of the stairs. Easton's coming up to the side. I think he should enter bomb, but he's gonna go straight at Emo instead. Ooh! What a great shot by Eastern. And now it's a 2v1. They know where the last player's at.
Yeah, they're gonna push together.
A smart little head peek by KB, but he misses the shot. Gets that one to land on the Gamer. And he's got bomb control from this position, so only 30 seconds left. Easton's gonna either have to plan or make something happen. Oh! Oh, what a great shot. Huge. Clutch by Eastern. Absolutely huge clutch. He made that whole thing happen. I mean, that advances on Emo to get that angle. That was a great round by him. DW taken out early here, but Knight trades out Sever. So again, WDC looking stronger in these early parts of the round, making it to the late round more consistently and getting opportunities to win. Devil's got 2 allies on him here. Oh, and he's taken out by Jago. He had actually helped from Eastern there, but was not able to find cover. Ooh, the pre-fire by Blood is nasty there. And SP taking control of this round quickly, with Gamer going down to Drago as well. WDC just getting angled out here by SP. They can't cover every direction, unfortunately, and Knight's taken out by Drago. I think SP might have decided they want to play a little bit more aggressive rather than hanging back so much. Ooh, TK there by Sever onto Bled with his nade. But SP's still 1 man up here, with Sleepy and Knight being taken down.
Well, good looking nade.
Yeah, great nade by Poe onto Chlorid. SP really wants to shut it down right here. They need this round to close it out, but Poe making it hard on him. 4v4. It looked like this map was going to go pretty strong for SP, but WDC's found some footing here in the last few rounds. Drago's boosted himself up onto the roof here. Again, looking for weird flanks, angles, trying to catch access off guard.
Wow, nice.
Right above Eastern, yeah.
Clip that one. That's your how-to. Knight.
He's located by Knight over there, it looks like. Knight misses his shot, though. Or that's Poe, excuse me. Why do they have to all, why can't they all wear different skins? It'd make it so much easier. Poe over here looking for the shot on the Jago. Not gonna find it though, at least for now. Oh, there he gets him. Good patience. (3v3), WDC making an advance up the north towards Emo, who's going to retreat back into the bomb area if he can. Ooh, Poe almost gets the kill.
It's double charging in. He gets taken out, but That's this kind of speed and momentum you want going into that bomb site.
Yeah, they did well pushing together there, but unfortunately they just didn't make the trades. Still, Poe, a huge chance for another clutch here. Is he going to make me my money? He's got 4 kills right now, ladies and gentlemen. This would be practically a clutch ace, so if he pulls this off, I feel like I get even more money. Not that I root for anybody, but I mean, I gotta have my betting interests in mind. So Poe here trying to kind of bait somebody into coming and taking a fight with him. It seems like making some noise, hoping the guy up top peeks him. He's got 50 seconds, so I think he's going to want to do something a little bit more aggressive here pretty soon. At least go up and open a door and then go to a different door. Something like that, you know. He's still worried somebody's behind him, but I think he should feel pretty safe knowing that they're both inside here. This movement he's using is insane. I think Poe's locked in. He gets the tag. Oh, he gets the off kill onto Pat. That's so smart. That's what we were talking about earlier with Chlorid.
1v1.
Oh, man. He knows where he's at. He's trying to bait out a shot. Oh. This is huge. This is a big moment. He gets the shot at KB.
Nice.
Give me my money.
Very nice clutch by Poe.
What a round by Poe. That could very well be the difference in this match, what he just did, ladies and gentlemen. That was big. Sleepy gets an early kill on the Drago. Is the momentum shifting? If WDC gets more rounds here, it's going to be really hard for SP. Another big advantage for WDC here.
Oh, big nade.
Knight does trade out KB, but 3v3 again. Pat had that big kill on AW to even it up, but still good position for WDC. Look at how they're moving together to the north now. They figured out the way that they can approach this bomb and get up close and make it uncomfortable without exposing too much. Kamer does go down trying to cross though, and Pat's trying to put up pressure on from the staircase. Ooh, big frag by Knight. 2v2. Both the players are on left now. Nobody's on site, so if one axis can get crossed here, they have a good position. I think going up that staircase right there, that's what Knight's going for. That's so smart. That gives them a big advantage now. Okay, Pat does make the trade on the Devil. Knight's going to get this bomb down, but it's going to be a 2v1 for him. Another clutch moment. Can it be Knight this time? Good play by Mo. Knight, ready. Probably felt like he clicked on that, but just a good position by Mo. SP stops the bleeding there. I think that at one point they're up 4-1, 5-1 in that, and WDC claws back, gets rounds, and we're gonna have ourselves a, you know, all important second half of this match. If WDC can win this side in any way, shape, or form, they'll win, and even if they lose it by a worse score, like a better score, you know. So
yeah.
Yeah, 7 rounds is all WC needs here.
I might be able to get the HUD back up again. Do you think they could spare? No, they're going to live it.
They're going to go live it. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
All good.
I'll keep track of it. It's 7-4, and the first map was a tie, so...
Yeah, so we're looking at...
Basically, you be the winner of this map, of this side is going to win. I mean, whoever wins this map wins the whole thing, and...
15-12 scoreline right here. WDC's up just by 3.
So early death from Gamer and Bled there, so we're just 66 from here on. WDC immediately kind of playing back, not really testing the push the way SP was in the beginning. But Devil does get punished for being a little bit too aggressive or trying to beat something. And SP looking good on this round so far.
Killer B had that crouch push up that north path, crouched up on that wall. Eastern couldn't even see him, but he was taken out. He kind of came around that corner.
Yeah, SP's riding some momentum right now. Emo's made his way to the bomb. He's going to plant it. And Eastern's none the wiser. They're kind of caught outside. And Eastern's going to have to do this 4v1 with the bomb planted. It's going to be tough. And down he goes. So SP commanding first round there. Maybe this map is more attacking friendly than I thought it was. WDC looking for some early frags here. Kamer gets one, but is traded out by Sever, so pretty good for him. WDC again, mostly back. 2 in the bomb house. 3 even, I think.
Wow, Drago pushed up. He's already in bomb house.
He is taken out by Devil, though. They're very present on the bomb. There's a 4v4. This is a better looking round for WDC so far. They're getting their trades for the most part, but it's still SP up by 1 with MO approaching the bomb. I think MO's found his strategy and his feel for this map. It's starting to lock in. And he sneaks up on Devil, cleans it up. Good rounds from SP, just being very aggressive here, kind of, from different angles, and each round, at least one player is having a big impact, making a big push to get WDC off balance. Sever looking for some early kills here, but he's taken up by Sleepy from the top, so better looking so far for WDC. They've got 3 up. Advantage, so Sleepy on the roofs. Where else would you expect him? He's
And
gonna
it's a
get a
good
kill
spot
here.
right here, yeah.
Gets Pat, and Pat was up on the roof, so he can't complain about it. Turnabout is fair play. So it's SP down to their last 2 on this one. WDC may be finding their strategy a little bit more. And they're going to need to fast. They can't afford to lose many more rounds. Where was KD? I'll figure it out. So Sleepy got him from on the roof, of course. Nice shot by Poe, and that'll be the first run for WDC on this side. It was a strong one. Maybe they can replicate that. Sever gets Sleepy, sneaking up on the roof. Nice shot by him on the Devil as well. SP pushing forward strong here. Poe, I think that's a good trade for him.
Did he get 3? 2 or
He got
3
2
that
of
one?
them and his teammate, but he's got 3 so far total. Oh, 1v1 again. Can Poe? Is this like a double money situation? What happens if he double hits?
You heard him.
Lurking, he's waiting.
Oh, he didn't
Bled was
hear him.
ready.
Wow.
He didn't see the level change. I thought he detected that, but smart play by Bled. Drops in, finds that little blind spot, and capitalizes on it. It's like there's a spawn where somebody that spawns out on the wrong side of the map. This is pretty awesome.
Spawned outside of the map?
Like on the wrong side, kind of.
Oh, yep,
Like
there
an
is
ally
that.
player spawns on.
Yeah.
I thought that
Enemy
was what was
territory.
happening earlier. I'm almost 100% sure.
Yeah, this map has all kinds of jank.
We won't be seeing this one in playoffs, so SP down to 2, WDC with 3. Drago's him and Sleepy have the same brain, I think. I think they share they share a brain. He's doing the exact same thing Sleepy would be doing here, and he's up on the roof.
This is a strong
all the way around.
roof spot too.
Yeah. This isn't the expected way people use the roof, so
Yeah.
he's smart like that. He deploys just one little thing, you know, one time, and it works because nobody's expecting it.
Yeah.
And he might get it right here.
Nice.
He does. He also kind of has
That's another one?
he has an all vulnerable.
2v1. All down to Poe.
Alright, now it's 1v1. Poe did detect that and get it. Poe, another opportunity to clutch. That was very close. Ooh, he's gonna jump shot. Ooh,
Oh.
that was close as well. KB runs through. Some door play here, trying to throw each other off. KB's going up top. Poe knows. KB on the plant. Good fake by Poe. Gets the tag. Oh, that's tragic. That's just bad luck right there.
Yeah.
Poe really giving it his all on this map. Has been top frag, I think, for WDC on both sides. And it's definitely had the biggest impact in terms of finishing rounds off for them. So WDC's up against it right now. If they lose this round, the best they can hope for is a tie. So if they want to win this match, they have to win this round right here and every round going forward. And they're doing a great job of it. I think SP, when they get into that game point situation, sometimes I think they just go for a hard push just to see if they can win it without the team being ready for it. But WC very ready for it here. But Pat's made his way into bomb. He could have a big moment here too. He's made 2 kills in the bomb, taking out Poe. Ooh, great shot by Devil. They needed that. If he goes down there, the odds go way in allies and way in favor of the allies there, or in favor of SP, I should say. Now it's all up to Sever here, looking for a glitch down under the staircase.
Yeah, I think Eastern knows where he's at. He does.
Yep, Eastern gets him. Doesn't look like Sever even really saw him, but it's hard to tell in third person. Sleepy gets the spawn he probably wants the most in the world. He's right next to where he can make his jump from. There's a nade coming towards him, but it's not going to get him. I think that's Blad or somebody who knows exactly who that is, that he's there, but doesn't matter. Sleepy gets him. And now he'll be getting up onto the roof. Axis will be extremely aware of this again, though, so he's not going to be able to get any free shots. And I think this is smart. He's going to take it into a defensive position. Instead of trying to push, he's going to stay on the roof and maybe prevent Drago from doing what he did last round or something like that.
Yeah, save it for later.
Exactly, and gives you an off angle. They may not expect you to stay up there. They may have expected you to drop, so.
He might get taken out right here. It is.
Yeah, KB more aware of that angle than he was. It's one up and now in favor of, or excuse me, it's tied again. 2 frags back to back. KB takes out Eastern and DW takes out Sever, and it's 4v4. SP trying to move up into the north path. Boosting each other up under this. Drago's probably going to go for the roof again, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Yep, it's clear. It's got to be quick with it.
He might get caught here, though.
There it is.
That was very impressive. The first one, he almost got it, but
Yeah.
it's hard to do it that fast. I wouldn't be able to, honestly.
Me neither, brother.
So Sleepy's dead, so there's nobody to locate that roof. They have to be more on top of that. Oh, he misses a shot on the Poe, and now they know. So they should be out of danger from that for now. That spot's pretty useless without being able to have that element of surprise. Does have an interesting angle he could get Poe from, and he does. It's a little over-aggressive, I think, by Poe there. But He hasn't made many mistakes. You can't fault him for trying to make it happen. KB, big kill on the tamer. Oh, D-Dub gets him now.
D-Dub, yeah.
That's a big kill. It denies bomb access.
Yeah, strong
Drago
spot
now.
to watch the cross too.
Yep. Drago's crept his way the same way Sleepy went onto this roof here. Just trying to get the free kill on the top.
Gets it.
That's just unfortunate. Ooh, great shot by
wow.
D-Dub, and it's the 1v1. Can D-Dub clutch this up? He's got 4 kills. He's feeling himself. He's got a strong position. Chlor's into the bomb, though, so DW has to sense this, has to push. Can't wait here. He's losing valuable seconds that he could be using to close ground, but he should be able to get inside now without getting shot. He decides to go up top, but that's all right. Doesn't see him in the window, but the Chlord misses the shot. Oh! That was a huge shot by Chlord.
Yeah. Beautiful falling shot.
Wow. Well, that was a great game.
It was.
So that's going to give SP the undefeated season. They'll be heading into the playoffs as the #1 seed. WDC, they have to feel good after their performance, I think, today. They'll have the #2 seed. They'll have the bye week as well. So not a huge, advantage between the two in terms of the playoffs. Obviously, the seeding will come into play with home field advantage, but WDC, I feel like, it's shaping up, I think, all around to be a very competitive and fun postseason. And I think the WDC, SP very close to each other. I think Misfits, AX, and V also, close. And I would say, especially my team, I got to shout out the boys. But I think, it's going to be some really great matches we're going to see going into this postseason. The skill level is just continuing to ramp up in this league, and the teams are becoming more and more in tune with one another and developing, their strategies together. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the postseason going forward, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got some really good games going on. I've got the bracket pulled up right now. If we want to talk about, we want to fill in our fantasy brackets. Shit, we should put these out.
Man, let's do our. I won money tonight.
Hey, well, congratulations.
With the two clutches. I had that on DraftKings, 1.5 on the over, dude. So I had him 1.5 clutches on the over, and he had, I believe, 3 or 4. So he had a great night, and there's a lot of great storylines and great play from both teams, I think, tonight. But yeah, we can talk about the playoffs. I think you go ahead,
Bucky. Real quick, I think it was my math. Looks like SP came out with 20, WDC 14.
Yeah, that sounds right to me. I didn't keep a solid track at the end there. I was just mostly focused on whether who was just gonna win it, because it was a winner. It was a do or die situation for both teams. So that second half was very, very climactic, and SP did a great job pulling away there with a lot of aggression and smart plays, tricky plays. So Southern France, that map's a little so I don't think it's we can take too much away from that. I think that the performance on V2 is really indicative of where these teams are both at and how close they are to one another with that tie. So definitely looking forward to seeing them face off at some point in the playoffs. I imagine they'll have to, but hey, you never know. This first round of the playoffs, Apex versus Victory, I think that's going to be definitely the match of the round, or whatever you want to call it, the showcase match. It's going to be close. These teams have been neck and neck in their individual games against each other all season, and I know you can speak to that, Bucky, probably better than I can. So I'm looking forward to watching that one, because I think either team could win, and I think both teams, regardless of who wins, could make some noise in this tournament and kind of surprise some people if they get on maps that are comfortable for them. So yeah, I think that there's legitimately 4 teams right now, or 5 teams that have a really good chance in this playoff to make some noise. So I think it's shaping up to be something probably our best playoffs we've ever had. So yeah, I'm excited to be part of it and to cast it and to watch it. So
I don't have the maps pulled up. I know there's 6 total, correct?
Yeah, let me get you that information there.
Yeah, if you send that to me, if you find it, I'll pull it up on screen. We can talk about the maps.
That's outstanding performance. The round just ended. Where am I at here? I think it was in announcements, right? Something. Why are Discords so complicated? Okay, it's just in the weekly map list channel of thing, but I can send it to you in a link, or like send a copy of it to you on a Discord DM too.
Yeah, do that if you know. Yeah, and shout out to Panic, man. He has touched up the website over the last couple weeks, and it's looking awesome. Yeah, man, shout out Panic. He takes care of all the scoring and everything, and does a phenomenal job.
Yeah, the logistics. This wouldn't happen without him, and
yeah,
he does a great job. So, and it also maintains just a really fun environment for everybody, and keeps it light and casual. So, it's just can't say enough about what the work he's done and how he's helped this community. So,
yeah,
for sure, shout out to him.
I'm actually very interested to see how many kills Sleepy has tonight, because if we look at the Rats and Sleepy storyline, they've been neck and neck this entire season. So Rats finished with 336 the other night, which is insane. And Sleepy was, right behind him, 298. I mean, that looks like a pretty big difference, but I mean, Sleepy's the kind of player that can knock down 30, 35 kills in a match. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that ends up with the...
Wish I would have caught that.
The leaderboard, but... Yeah, Sleepy's was definitely within striking distance if he just got about 10 kills around there, or 10 kills aside. I'm not sure exactly. I know he had some really big plays on V2.
Yeah.
And he's just, consistently, like, always finding ways to kind of put the other team at a disadvantage. So I wouldn't be surprised if he made that up tonight. But
just a easy 38, to tie it.
Yeah, no big deal at all. like I mean, look at what they're averaging in their matches. That's not that far away. So,
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been a great season. The individual performances, the team performances, it's definitely been a lot of improvement and growth, I think, overall in the quality of play and things like that. So, I'm really looking forward again to this postseason, man, seeing how everything shakes out. Looks like we'll be lined up for if Sweaty Palms and We Don't Care can take care of their opponents, they'll be facing each other in the winners bracket final again. So that's a matchup we'll be looking for. I don't know if it'll exactly shake out that way, but it's something that it was great to see these two teams tonight and see them compete, because they're both at the top of their game right now, I think.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if we want to look at these maps, or postseason maps.
Oh yeah, the playoff maps. So what, V2, DV Snow,
yeah.
Remagen. What are the other ones?
St. Lo, Rockbound, and Fallen Village.
That's right.
Surprised to not see Morning Assault in this. That was a finals map last season. But these are all really good maps.
100%. I agree. I really like Morning Assault, but I think there's also, like, Remagen was new this season, and people wanted Rockbound from last season, so I think it's a nice mix of try to get everybody's feedback and input. But I think with these maps, we'll see a lot better, like, of a fair measuring stick of these teams versus, like, a map like Southern France, for instance, just now.
Yeah.
Not to take anything away from SP's performance tonight. It's just that, like, that's not the standard of map that is right for, like, playoff play, I think. So with these maps here, I think you're going to see a lot of everything. You're going to see there's maps that have a lot of space and distance, like St. Lo and Fallen Village, DV Snow, and then those tight corridor maps that involve a lot of close range fights with V2, Remagen, and Rockbound. So a little bit of everything, and it's going to really bring out, I think the cream's going to rise to the top, so to speak, this playoffs. We're really going to see who's at the very top of their game right now, and yeah, it's going to be really fun.
Definitely. I am beyond excited, man.
So when's our next cast looking like? We're probably AX versus V? Will that be...
I believe so, yeah.
Sometime this week?
Yeah, I think it's set right now, maybe the 15th. So just a couple days from now, 4 days from now, it's the 11th. So yeah, June 15th is when it's set. Not sure if that's the
Okay.
actual date, but that's what we're listed
Cool.
for. We're actually a couple of maps. So it looks like Misfits versus TFC, or a couple of matches, sorry, is also set for that day. So yeah, one of those two will be actually it'll probably be the Apex victory game.
Yeah, I think AX Victory, that's going to be a really good match that we definitely are going to want to showcase. I think it'll be really close.
Yeah,
And Misfits TFC, I mean, maybe hopefully that match can get casted too. TFC, we just played them at the end of the regular season, and they gave us a really hard time on howitzers. So they're a
nice.
team that, like, on their certain maps, that, like, on their customs that they know really well, like Fallen Village and St. Lo and things like that, they're dangerous. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good playoffs. And yeah, looking forward to, meeting whoever in the next, in whatever round after, because I don't know, I just think that all the matches are gonna be really competitive and fun.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully we can get every one of these casted this playoffs. That is the goal. So hopefully we
Yeah,
can
we'll
get
try our
that
best
done.
to keep everybody informed when we're casting next, and what matches we have on the schedule. But we're definitely gonna try and at least get these marquee matchups, these matches like tonight, where we really see parity. We see teams that are neck and neck, and the match could go either way. Those are the matches I think everybody wants to see, and I think that's what we're gonna see a lot in the playoffs. So I'm looking forward to watching that.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
Well, any final thoughts, Bucky? Anything?
Uh,
Any players you want to shout out? Any performances we want to highlight before we hop off tonight?
just shout out both teams. Really, I know there was some good stuff in there, but just shout out both teams. Thanks for a great game. This is exciting. The community loves it. So just thanks for being on board with it.
Yeah.
And having the privilege to cast and be a part of this is awesome. I guess just thank you to the MSL team for having me come in and help. I love it. I really enjoy doing this, and I really enjoy watching the game. So just it's crazy. The season's over. Well, the regular season is. So just yeah, shout out to the community, man. We have an awesome community. Just really good people all around, and shout out MSL staff. Like this couldn't happen without all of everyone coming together, and you know 23 years later still making this game awesome and what it is. But yeah, that's it for me, man. What about you?
Yeah, I agree, man. It's really hard for me to even, in terms of the players that we're playing tonight and stuff, and the performances. It's really hard to pinpoint any one player to highlight. I think we saw across the board just really high level skill, a great competition, and again, what I said earlier, what we expected would happen. Every player, I think, had a moment where they shined and they showed why they're at this level, why like these are the best some of the best teams and best players of this very old game. So yeah, I don't think I can point to anybody in particular other than Poe, since he won me money. And then other than that, I just want to second everything you said, man. Like, thanks to Panic, thanks to Pat, to Eastern, the captains and the admins. Shout out to Ari for all the technical support and help with everything, and
Yep.
Hurricane, both of them trying to make sure that we don't mess this thing up while we're at the beginning of it. Yeah, I mean, Thief for having kind of had this being his brainchild and all that type
Yeah.
of stuff, and you, Bucky, especially, I want to thank you, because you took up the mantle this season when I and other people didn't really have the mental energy or the fortitude or the desire to do it, and you doing that has made me enjoy it again, has made this really a fun night for me. And yeah, it's been great, man. Like, I really appreciate what you did and how you took the ball and ran with this on this, man. I think everybody owes you a big thanks. So
Well, thanks,
oh, and
man. I
also one
appreciate that.
final one, and love you. Sorry to cut you off, but like Blitz, bro. I just think we
Yeah,
need to one more time
I was
talk
gonna say
about
the
how
same.
big of an impact that man made in this community. The the crater that's left
Yeah,
from
it
his
sucks.
absence.
Yeah,
So I don't want to bring it down on a low note, but we love you a lot, Blitz, and
yeah,
we'll keep doing this for you, man.
yeah. Shout out to you, Blitz. We got some good things coming. You're not forgotten. I think I heard a quote one time that a man or just a person, dies twice. It's when they leave their physical body, and it's when their name is spoken the last time. So we're not going to be forgetting that second part.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, but yeah, try and bring the vibes back up.
Fuck
Hell yeah, dude. Great night. Great
Thank-
games by everybody. And looking forward to playing these teams, seeing these teams play, and watching everybody compete in the playoffs coming up, guys. So stay tuned.
Awesome, brother. All right, thank you guys. Shout out chat. Shout out everyone watching. We love you guys. Have a good night.
Good night, y'all. Love y'all.